Are you thinking about buying a new construction home and not sure where to start? Well, stay tuned. We are talking about three things you should know before considering buying a new construction home. And that video starts. Hey guys, welcome back. Thanks for tuning in. It's Shayna with the Fleming team. If this is your first time tuning in, be sure that you subscribe, hit the like button if this video is helpful, and make sure you smash that notification bell. That way you're notified every time we post videos like this one. All right, let's get into it. So today we are discussing three things to consider before purchasing a new construction home. And so the first thing that I want to mention to you guys is about timing. This is super important and probably at the top of the list because we have so many clients reaching out to us right now that are relocating to the area, that are PCSing here for their next duty station, or they're even just upgrading from their first home to their second home. And so one thing to know is timing is very important. In times past, you would be able to go to the model home in a new community and get a list of homes that were either available now or available in the next 30 to 60 days, or even more specifically, be able to build your home, pick your lot, pick the floor plan, all the color options, and that is not the case in this market today. So it is very important, if you have a specific timeline, that you know when it is, and then you find a realtor in the area to help you, because if you need somewhere to live and you're honed in on new construction, we need to make sure that the timeline works. And so we have clients right now, more specifically, just to give you an idea, that are moving here in December of 2022. They have already locked down their property, and the home will not be ready until October, November. And they locked the property down in March, late February, early March. And so if that gives you any indication on timing, if you are planning to be here summer of 2022, fall or winter of 2022, you need to act now. And if you're going to be here in the summer, you may already be too late. But still give us a call. We'll see what we can do to help you out. So number one, again, is timing, guys. Know your timeline. Create a plan so that you reach your goal of home ownership with a new construction home if you are dead set on having a new construction home. And then just to touch on the fact of, like, not being able to build, not being able to pick the color options. One thing I will say is the builder has done a great job of putting different color options together from, just their expertise of designing homes, and they definitely are putting things that buyers want and things that buyers like. So, for instance, in a community, Great Southern Homes, when they usually roll out their new products, they'll have like 3 or 4 different homes, the same floor plan, and then just do different color options. So if you're set on a specific floor plan, there may be a few different options for you to choose from. So that way, maybe you can get the lighter cabinets that you want, or the lighter flooring that you want, or vice versa, get those dark cabinets and the darker floors. So they definitely try to appeal to everyone. And so if you're very specific in what you want, you definitely need to start early, because more than likely someone else likes the same things that you like. So you want to make sure that we get in there and you can get most of the things that you want in your new home. Second thing to consider with the new construction is representation. Guys, this is very important, and really all three of these things that I'm going to touch on are very important, but representation, especially in this market, is very important. So a couple things. First off, as a buyer, you get representation that is paid for by the builder. So why not have someone advocating in your corner and making sure that the builder is keeping up with the timelines and doing the things that they're supposed to do? I know for most of our clients, they have a family, they have a full-time job, some are in school, some have demanding careers that require them to, work 8, 10, 12-hour shifts. And so the last thing that you want to do is have to worry about making sure you call and get updates on your home, and making sure the process is moving smoothly, making sure the build job is moving smoothly. And so those are just some of the things that your realtor is going to do for you when they represent you in the purchase of your new construction home. We've had so many people reach out to us after buying their new construction home and tell us that they wish they would have had representation throughout the process, because there was just so many things that they didn't know. I even had a client recently. She is buying a new home. She bought her first home as a new construction home, and this time around she keeps telling me, we didn't do this, the builder didn't do that. And those are things that your realtor is going to make sure that happens, whether it's your new home orientation, the blue tape walkthrough with the builder, pointing out cosmetic things. Those are one of the things that I love to do, is to go in the new home orientation with my client, the blue tape walkthrough, and make sure that the builder is giving you a great and beautiful product. And so if you are thinking about buying a new home, please do your due diligence of finding a realtor, interviewing them, and making sure it's a great fit, and then having them represent you throughout the purchase and build of your new home. And so some of the things that we do for our clients, if you're out of town, we go and get videos. Often we don't do them weekly because things aren't moving that quickly. In times past, every week something was happening, but now it's really more like every 3 weeks. So we typically go out, get videos, get pictures of the updates, and send those to our out-of-state clients. We have a transaction coordinator who stays on top of getting updates from the builder weekly in the progress of the home. They're also coordinating with your lender to make sure your loan is moving smoothly and you're going to meet those deadlines, because the builder does charge you a per diem if you can't close on time. So you want to make sure that all those timelines are moving. And so part of our job as your realtor and representing you in the transaction is just make sure that the pieces come together, things are moving smoothly and in the right direction, and then also just taking that stress off of you so that you can just enjoy the process of having a new home built and watching those steps take place as the home gets towards or moves towards completion. So again, representation, guys. Make sure you get you an agent. You don't have to pay them. The builder is going to pay them. So it's a win-win for you. And we would love to be that representation for you. So if you're thinking about moving to Columbia, South Carolina, or the surrounding areas like Lexington, Chapin, Irmo, Elgin, Blythewood, we would love to help you. So give us a call. All right, guys, so we're about halfway through, and I just had a quick question for you. What is making you move or relocate to our area? I know if you're checking out this video, you're probably moving here, or you already live here and you're wanting to go the new construction route. So you're looking for as much information as possible. So please drop a comment below. What's bringing you to our area, or why are you wanting a new construction home versus a resale? And I look forward to the comments, and as always, we respond as soon as we can. So look forward to the dialogue, and I appreciate all the support and all of the comments that we get and feedback. So keep on with that, guys. Continue with that. If this is your first time tuning in, be sure that you hit the notification bell and subscribe. That way you're updated every time we post videos like this one, and you can stay in the know about all things real estate here in Columbia and the surrounding areas. All right, guys, let's get back to it. Last but not least is flexibility. So I took a couple of notes on this because, guys, I want to make sure that you understand what is happening right now in the new construction world, and what our clients are experiencing as we help lots of people buy new construction. We're helping a lot of people right now with new construction. And one little fun fact is that our team, the Fleming team, is the number one team in the area. We sell the most new construction in our area as far as independent realtors are concerned. So we are always in the know about what's going on across the board with all the builders: D.R. Horton, Great Southern, Stanley Martin, Mungo. And so we want to inform you guys and keep you in the know as well, because we know that it is important for our clients to be educated, because when you're educated, you can make a better informed decision, and those people end up happy at the end because they understood the process, there weren't any surprises, and they knew what to expect throughout the new construction process, right? So when I talk about flexibility, what I mean is the flexibility of closing and moving into your home. Right now, we are in unprecedented times still, and a lot of our clients that are building new construction homes are continuing to experience delays. And so the builder may give you a closing date at the beginning of the contract, but that date can shift. For example, we had some clients, and I'll give you two examples because they're so drastically different. We have some clients that were supposed to close in 3 weeks from today of this video. They were supposed to close, and the builder came to us and they said at the 11th hour, literally, we're supposed to have a new home orientation and then close in 3 weeks. They came to us and they said, we have a delay on floors. We're not going to be able to close until a month from the original close date that we gave you. A whole month, guys. And I know for some people, that can be tough, right? If you're moving here, if you're relocating here from somewhere else, and you're all your stuff's coming on a moving truck, and you're thinking you're about to close, and then they drop this bomb on you. So flexibility in this market right now is very important. Second example, we have some clients that are moving across country, guys, and their plan, and based on what the builder told them, was that the home was going to be ready in June. We just got word that the build process or the completion date is now pushed back to August. That is 3 to 4 month difference. I mean, it's hard and it's tough, but it's like, what do you do? And so one of the things that we do for our clients is, before we even go down this new construction route, and you're kind of getting some of the information that we're sharing with them, but we're letting them know before we get into the contract, like, hey, look, the builder is giving you these dates, but anything can happen, anything can change, and there's really not much we can do about it. And so you really just have to have a lot of flexibility in this market, have a plan B set up, whether it's, if you're in a rental, making sure that your rental company will allow you to do a month to month if need be. Maybe finding a short-term rental, Airbnb. We can help you out with the short-term rentals. It's tough. It's a little tough right now with apartments, because most apartments want a minimum of 6 months. There are some out there that do 3 months. You're going to pay a premium for that, but we can discuss those options and try to help you the best way we can around finding a temporary living if you need it. If you have dropped the ball on timing, that was the first thing that we talked about, timing, and making sure you call us, or if you're in a different market, calling your realtor to make sure that you get in on the proper time, to make sure that your home is completed close to the time that you're going to be relocating to the area. If you're too late, if you're planning to be here by summertime, still give us a call. Why? Because we have really close relationships with all of the sales agents in the communities, the new construction communities. And so they know that we sell the most new construction homes in the area. And so if something does fall through, they're hitting us up. We get texts weekly about homes that have fallen through, and the agents wanting to know, do we have buyers? And so we have been able to help buyers in situations where they waited to the last minute to try to find a new construction home, and we've been able to put a deal together for them. So, give us a call still. We'll get you on that list. If your timeline is shortened and you need something and you've decided you want new construction versus resale, and you don't want to get in that bidding war that is still going on in the resale market, give us a call. We'll talk about the options. We'll do our best to help you find something in the time frame that is set for you and your family to be here in Columbia. And so just to kind of recap on what we talked about on this video, timing, guys, is important. If you are coming here and you're coming here in 2022, even 2023, early 2023, you need to start the process of finding a new home now. We need to be putting something under contract now. And what that may look like is you put something under contract right now. It may be able to close. The builders may say, well, it'll be completed in August or September. 9 times out of 10, there's going to be some type of delays and the closing is going to get pushed back. And so you may still close a little bit earlier than your expected time to be here, but at least you'll have a home, guys. That is the market that we're in. These are the issues that we're facing with our clients that are relocating here. And so our smart clients that are taking heed to what we're sharing, they are winning in multiple ways. And those ways are having a home under contract, locking in that price because prices are still rising. I had a client that kind of second guessed themselves on a home, and within 24 hours the home price increased $8,000. And so you don't want to be in that situation either. So give us a call or schedule your buyer's consultation with the Calendly link that's in the description below. It's just a quick 15-minute call for us to understand what your situation is and how we can help you create a plan to move forward. And that would kind of tie into representation. So once you give us a call, we will start working for you. Now, one thing I do want to touch on, because we kind of experienced some issues around this before, is that when you give us a call, you're not our client. You're still a customer at that point. You're not our client until you have agreed upon hiring us. You have signed our agency documents. And so a lot of times we're doing these things out of the courtesy of our own heart. And so we love to hear that you want to work with us, but please know that until you have fully hired us to be your agent and represent you in the process of buying a home, you're a customer. And so there's only but so much we can do for a customer. So if you'd like to be a client, make sure you mention that on the call when we discuss your plans of moving here and how we can help you buy a home here in the area. And then lastly, flexibility, guys. Just make sure, and we'll talk about it some more, but what's your plan? What's your timeline? When do you plan to be here? And let's try to create a plan where you either close on your home a few months before, just to ensure that you'll have a home to come to when you get here, or a plan B around some type of short-term rental or short-term living arrangements until your home is complete. So I hope this video was helpful to you. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Again, all of our subscribers, we appreciate all of your support. If this is your first time, be sure to subscribe. Drop any comments or questions below. We love all the comments and feedback we get. So we'll respond as soon as we can. And I'm also going to drop the link right here for Cameron's video, Don't Buy New Construction Yet, as he touches a little bit more on the new construction process and what to expect. It's an older video, but it's a goodie. And I feel like a lot of our clients get great information from that if you are set on buying a new construction home. All right, guys, until next time, thanks for tuning in.